My full name is Edward M. Bednarski. And if you want to know the middle name, it's the same name as John Wayne has, Marion, so don't make fun of it. The old East Side in Bridgeport, Connecticut, a couple of blocks from Waltersville School. It was primarily a mixed section, Italian, Polish, Russian, you name it. A lot of fun. When I was 9 years old, both of my parents passed away, my mother and father, and I was 9 years old, and my brother, who was 17 years older than I am, so he became my legal guardian. My brother had a group of his own. He was the leader. He played accordion, and he always had the radio on. I fell in love with music, listened to the big bands of the 40s, and especially saxophone players and piano players, because in order to arrange music like I do, you have to know something about piano. 14 years old, and I don't think I was supposed to even be in a saloon, but that's where I started. The Bucket of Blood, they called it, and it was the Mickey Mouse Tavern on Railroad Avenue in Bridgeport, with a bouncer called Snake Eyes, who took good care of the band. Anybody bothered us, and one time somebody did, and they threw him right out through a screen door. I was married in January 1952, and I was drafted in February 1952. 1 month later, I went out of infantry training into the band program. We played concerts, ball games, had a small band in a nightclub, and our big band played on Armed Forces Network radio. Over the course of the years, continued playing and evolved into the 50s, 60s, and 70s, and 80s. And my brother retired from playing, and Frank Porto joined the band as the keyboard player. And over the years, our style changed from polka band to playing a little bit of everything. Maybe 8 years ago, roughly, Frank developed a serious disease, and he passed away. As far as the duties with the Frank Porto band, I book the dates, I call up people, I send out brochures, pictures, and schedules to show what we do and what we can do, and when we're available.
Graduation day, you handed me your book. I signed this way, roses are red.
Well, Ed is the engine behind the band. He brings it all together. He books the gigs. He picks the music. He arranges the songs. So, you know, that's very important, obviously.
But not as sweet as
The reaction we get from the music is unbelievable. When they hear the music, you know, they come to life. It's like a music therapy. It's a great feeling to be a part of it. We play show tunes, we play current tunes, we play standards. And with the arrangements that Ed has put together, it's, you know, it's a great sound, and there's nothing better than being a part of a great sound.
Frank gave me my inspiration for the musical in a way. One time or another he says, no one's written any good Christmas tunes lately. So, I wrote a song that's in the musical right now called Christmas Angel.
Christmas angel up in heaven, won't you come down tonight? I have no one to help me but you.
And one day, my daughter, who was about 10 years old at the time, she heard me playing the song over and over, and she sang it, and I said, that's it. So we recorded her on a 45 RPM record at the time, and That's one of the featured songs in my musical.
Because he's worked so hard, so many years, and he is so good. So I really would like to see it someplace, some stage, somewhere. You know.
Some kind of a professional, even a semi-professional live stage show with the musical.
And I believe that he will have it done. I really do.
Is this the young guy that you fell in love with?
Yes.
High school, 1948, I graduated, and we were high school sweethearts, and the most we ever did was hold hands. Never even kissed. That's how shy both of us were.
Especially.
Especially. So we drifted apart. I went into service, and Barbara got married. Fast forwarding, my former wife, who had Alzheimer's when was in a nursing home, and Barbara's brother was in the same nursing home. And then one day I saw an obituary that he passed away, and I went to visit, hoping to see Barbara too, and she wasn't there. So I came back an hour later.
Yeah.
Hoping to see her. And then you were there, we took one look at each other.
I know it. I couldn't believe it. I grabbed a hold of his hand and I said, "Come here, sit down with me," you know? And he talked, and oh my goodness, I wouldn't let him go. Stay here. I was so happy to see him.
So that was the beginning of our second romance together.
Yeah.